It's exactly 6:15 p.m. on Wednesday, December 14th. I am unfortunately having to make this video to document the fact that over the last 3 hours, while I've been in my unit doing some more organizing, hanging things up, taking things down, moving things around, emailing, phone calling, cleaning up the storage on my phone, sending more emails, opening emails, reading emails, etc., the psychopath who lives in the bathroom that is on the other side of this wall right here has been burning or smoking some kind of sickening, nauseating substance directly on the other side of that wall that has been filling my entire living space with stink that smells like a dumpster full of rotting trash that is on fire, and the smoke is filling my living space. That's exactly what it smells like. At the same time, every single time I've gone over to my sink to try to do anything, she started making banging noises, pretty aggressive, repeated banging noises directly against this wall that is her bathroom. And there have been problems with the water coming out of my kitchen tap while I've been trying to wash dishes. So I had to stop washing the dishes because I have concerns about the safety and the usability of that water. Sometime in 2019, either the resident of 78 or maintenance placed some kind of a saddle valve on the pipes that are directly behind this sink that shares, a wall with another bathroom. And I started getting really, really sick when using the water from this one tap right here, but not getting sick from using the water from any other tap anywhere else in the building or anywhere in Boston or anywhere else on the planet. So there's some kind of strange stuff going on behind that wall. Obviously, I don't see through walls, but I have a lot of very observation-based theories as to what's going on. And while I've been standing at the sink for the last hour trying to wash dishes and prepare a healthy meal for myself, I've also started getting instant dizziness and lightheadedness and these hot spots around my head as if somebody is like pointing a laser pointer at my head that go away when I leave my apartment. So I've actually gone to the back of the floor several times over the last 45 minutes. There are no fumes or odors anywhere in the hallway, which means that the fumes and odors are not coming from the hallway or from the other unit on the other side of this one. It's coming from something or somebody that is smoking or burning stuff directly on the other side of this wall right here, which is the bathroom of a psychopath. And I don't use that term lightly. And when I refer to a psychopath, I mean someone who is so severely disturbed and mentally unstable that they pretty much haven't had a job in 9 years that they've lived in this building, while I've had to work full time up through the pandemic, up through the end of 2020. I had to pay my rent out of pocket the entire 10 years that I'd lived in that building up until this point. So this person is severely disturbed, and there is a problem with putting severely disturbed psychotic people right next to the living space of people who do have jobs and daily responsibilities and families and friends and social events that they have to attend and financial obligations that they need to meet and rent that they need to pay out of pocket. And this person's proclivities towards harming themselves and other people keep interfering with my ability to live in this unit as I need to and to do what I need to do when I am in this unit. And I have the rightful I have the right to be in this unit and do what I need to do whenever I need to do it. And the person on the other side of this wall who keeps making nonstop banging noises whenever I approach this sink and engaging in deliberate disruption and interference and harm keeps preventing me from being able to do what I need to do when I need to do it. So just now I started getting sick from using the water from my tap with bare hands. The symptoms go away when I go use another tap or when I put on rubber gloves. So the problems are directly related to the water from this tap. It's not some kind of weird medical condition that I have. And at the same time, I started getting these really painful, very localized hot spots around my head and my neck that were moving around like she was using some kind of a laser pointer through the wall. And because this person's also a cyber criminal and has access to all kinds of electronic devices, I wouldn't put it past her to be trying to use some kind of a laser pointer through the wall or some kind of a remote tasering device. I mean, I can only speculate because I can't see through the wall. But what I do know is that when I'm standing at my sink and I suddenly start getting painful, hot spots or head cracking headaches, instantly, just while standing there, otherwise feeling perfectly well, it's related to something that she's doing, again, directly behind this wall, which is her bathroom. But even though it's a tiny, unventilated, windowless bathroom, she spends hours and hours at a time sitting in that bathroom, engaging in constant dysfunctional, dysregulated, and disruptive behaviors. So again, today is December 14th. I had to stop using the water from my tap because contact with the water started inducing very severe sudden onset symptoms consistent with chemical contamination. These symptoms go away when I use another tap on the same floor or when I use rubber gloves. And I started getting very lightheaded, dizzy, and started getting these very localized, painful hot spots around my head and neck that were moving around as if she was pointing some sort of a laser pointer through the wall at my head. And when I say laser pointer, I mean some kind of device that is like that. It might not be exactly a laser pointer, but it is some kind of device that delivers the same type of result, which is targeting somebody with some kind of a beam of either radio frequency energy or electromagnetic frequency, which is emanated by routers, cell phones, tablets, laptops, TVs. Any kind of electronic device emits radio frequency or EMF frequency. And it's not science fiction. You can actually use these devices, if you know how to use them properly, to emit higher than normal levels of EMFs or RFs. You can do that with any device, and that's probably what she's doing because it keeps affecting me when I'm standing by my sink trying to do, normal everyday household tasks that otherwise, I feel perfectly well doing. So all of this stops when I leave this unit, and I've been to the back of the floor several times in the last 45 minutes. And all of the symptoms have completely disappeared as soon as I've left the premises. So this person sitting on the other side of that wall right now, generating all kinds of nauseating, sickening odors and fumes, is deliberately engaging in harmful, disruptive behavior that is designed to prevent me from being able to relax in my unit and do what I need to do when I need to do it, and it keeps happening.